Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday. We are currently 2 days away from Subiefest, and I wanted to do some minor things to the car today, because Saturday I don't want to do anything. Well, Saturday I gotta clean. I'm cleaning the engine bay Saturday because I'm gonna be driving the car today, and I don't want to clean out the engine bay and the motor is hot or warm. I don't want to do that. I've never done that, never will do that. So Saturday, that's when I'm gonna clean out the engine bay. But today I have to go get an oil change for one, because this car is about due for oil change. Gotta get an oil change. I have to get some more engine degreaser, and I have to get the interior cleaned out. It's a whole bunch of rocks and sticks and shit in here. I gotta get all of that out, so I'm gonna do that today. And I also did some things to the car. Check this out. As you can see, I took the Deadpool caps off my OZ and put them on here just to add a little bit of flair to the car. I did it on all four sides because right now my OZ is in storage, because as you all know, I'm pretty sure you all know already, that I won't be living here anymore. So I'm gonna talk to you more about that. Right now I can't speak on it. See, I got Deadpool down here, but I'm gonna talk to you more about that. I can't speak on it right now, but yeah, the OZ is in storage, and so that's taken care of. That car won't be out anymore until import face-off, which is in at the US 41 drag strip. I'm already registered for that as well. So today I'm just gonna focus on getting this thing, taking care of all of the other stuff, like, you know, cleaning out the interior and getting the oil change. Those are the main two components. Then I'm gonna start working on these wheels. I got to get these wheels cleaned because I got to get those calipers painted. So that video, I had started recording the video as far as me doing the calipers, but things happen, as you all know, and I just didn't have the desire to do it. Not to mention that that video was corrupted. I tried to edit it and the file got corrupted. So I'm just gonna start fresh. So I got the impact gun already, so I'm gonna get this done today as well. So let's get started. I am so sorry if it's loud in here, but like you see all of this, I gotta get all this cleaned out today. And it's like that inside the whole entire car. So, oh yeah, and I took my seat covers from my OZ and put them in here because, like I said, I described on the registration form that these were in the car, so I just snatched those off before I put the OZ in storage and put them in here. And people, I don't know what it is about this car, man. People love this damn car for some strange reason. I put my heart and soul, my blood, sweat, and tears into my Lancer, and people they just like this damn thing for some reason. Maybe because it's a Subaru, I don't know. But I just find that kind of weird. The things that you put your blood, sweat, and tears into, it gets the props that it deserves, but something that is just like, whatever, that get more props than what you originally, you know, your original plan. So it's like, what the hell? So I don't know. And so as of right now, just gotta do some touching up, you know, minor detail work. Oh yeah, and also the coilovers, I've been riding with these things for a minute. I don't have a single issue. I don't have a single issue at the moment. So those max speeding rods might not be all that bad. So like I said, I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna just wait a while, because they're not that expensive. I only paid just a little under $400 for them, because those were the quote-unquote premium versions of those coilovers. So they were a little under $400. But other than that, man, let's go get this day started. The low life, I had to go in through the opposite way. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm over this. The low life. What's that? Low to the ground? Yeah, this, man. My buddy did the same thing. He had one of those Genesis. Yeah. He bought it and it was already lowered to the ground and it had negative camera on it. Oh, yeah. He drove it for like 6 months to get rid of it. I can't stand it. Yeah. I mean, it rides perfectly fine. It's just going up and down like bumps and stuff. I hate it. Especially if you hit those speed. Yep. That's why I'm switching the bags after this. I can't keep doing this. Man, I don't see how y'all do it. The low life sucks. You know what? After what I just went through today, I'm switching over to air suspension. First chance I get. I had to, like, there was no shop that could get their jacks under that car. And the shop that I normally go to, I think something happened to them because they just like shut down for some reason. I don't know. But I end up finding the Duke of Oil, a spot in Indiana, and they actually had to have me come in backwards. You know, because sometimes it's like when you go in, the only way you got to come back out. It's like a entrance and an exit. That's it. So they had me. I'm waiting. They had me come back around and drive up front just to get the front of the car right there so they could drain the oil. And I'm thinking I was gonna have to take the bumper off. Worst case scenario, I would have took the bumper off, but yeah, man. First chance I get, I'm switching over to air suspension. I don't like that, man. I don't like that at all. But let's go get started on this car. All right, so the hardest thing is gonna be painting these calipers. So I actually had to buy another jack. Give me 1 second to show you all. This jack still wasn't low profiled enough, so I couldn't get it under the car. So I went out and bought this. It's a scissor jack. So I'm gonna use this jack just to jack it up just a little bit to fit that one under there. And then I'm gonna use the jack stands to hold the car. I wish I could have found a fucking actual low profile jack, but I couldn't. But shit, this will just have to do for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this unpacked and jack this car up and take these wheels off, because what I'm gonna have to do, I don't know if y'all can see in there, but like inside the wheel itself is extremely dirty. So I'm gonna have to do a deep clean so I can kill two birds with one stone. Actually, once I get the wheel off, I could just go ahead and deep clean it while the wheel is off and paint the calipers and go from there. So oh yeah, by the way, this is the following day, so we are literally 1 day away from Subiefest. So like I said, all the major stuff is done. I did all of that, so I just gotta clean the car and detail it, do the engine bay, and I'm finished. So, and I want to get this done before it because I know it's supposed to be in like the 90s today, so I want to get this done ASAP so I can go in the house and be stress free. So yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, I definitely have to upgrade this impact gun. This thing sucks. I don't know what it is with my grandfather. He always buys what you need, but it's always the extra cheap stuff. Getting these lug nuts off was a pain in the ass. It'd turn right, but it wouldn't turn left. I kind of had to turn it right just to turn it left to get the motor started, but I got them off. So I'm gonna do these things like I do my other cars, hand tight them. And then I'm gonna upgrade that impact gun because this one fucking sucks. But I got the first coat on, and to be brutally honest, I actually like this dirty red look. I don't know, it's just something about the dirty red look. I just like it. So I masked off the rotor and the coilover because I didn't want any overspray. As you can see, overspray was indeed getting up in there and would have got right on the coilover. So, and also for some strange reason, the locking column on the bottom of this coil was not locked. So I locked it, tightened everything up. So the whole entire coil is dialed in. It's completely tight. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but. And also up here, it doesn't matter if a little bit of red gets on the rotor up here. You're not even going to see that. So when people look at the car, they're just going to be looking at it from the side and maybe around the back. But that shit looks good, and that's just one coat. I might just leave it like that. I really like that dirty look. Just let that dry and then hit it with some clear coat. And it's also okay to spray the whole. I just sprayed the whole entire brake pad. Because even so, if paint got on the actual rotor itself, the minute those brakes clamp down on that rotor, it'll scrape that paint right off. That's what I did to the OZ. I just painted the whole thing. And the minute I got on the brake, when I got home, it just cleaned all that off. So, I'm rambling, but it scraped all that shit off. So, with that being said, I'm going to let this dry and make up my mind to see if I want to keep it like this dirty look. But in the meantime, this wheel, I have to clean this wheel. It needs a deep clean. And that's what I meant by killing two birds with one stone. Because if you look down in there, it's a whole bunch of gunk and whatnot. So while the wheel is off, I'm gonna deep clean it, wipe off the inside, and then when I put the tire back on and wash the car, it won't be hard for me to get back up in those little, in that little space back there. So let's get started. Well, guys, it worked out exactly how I planned it. Finally, when I plan something out and it don't go to shit. I got the driver's side done. I'm all prepped up right now for the passenger side. This side is going to be kind of tricky because I got all this wood stuff on the floor, but it should be fine. Because if anything, I might just, never mind. I'm just do what I originally did. This low profile scissor jack, put it up under there, jack it up just a little bit to get the hydraulic under there. Once I get that up under there, jack it up, jack stands, change out the tires. Now you see how crusty those shits look on the passenger side? Shits look crusty. Go over here to the driver's side. Shit looks a million times better. I even cleaned up the letters. Because like I said, I did a deep clean because I got to wash the car anyway. Even in the rear, that looks a million times better. And the reason, like when I had my OZ, the OZ had drums in the back. So I just painted the whole entire drum. These are just, they disc all around. So that came out perfect. Now, like I said, I can't start the car because I have to still clean out the engine bay area. So I just got to get this. The rear tires should be easy to come off because those aren't tightened down like the fucking, the guy that put the tire, when I got the tires, he put them on too fucking tight. And I think he over torqued them. So that's why I had to use the impact gun. But I was able to get that side done. So let's get this side done. And we should be squared away to wash the car. God damn, that should look good. Okay, guys, everything is done. As far as the painting goes, that was the hard part. Tire's still wet. That paint is still a little wet, but I'm not going to be washing the car right this minute. I'm going to give maybe 2 to 3 hours for that stuff to fully dry, and then I'm going to completely wash the car. But for the meantime, I'm going to start on the engine bay. Now, it's just mostly just dust, but there, like I said, there's some parts that I can't get to by hand. It's a bunch of grime and whatnot. So I got a bunch of bags, and you want to be careful when you're doing this. You want to cover up any and every electrical thing that's exposed before you do this, because you don't want to short anything out, then you don't have a car. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through everything, make sure everything's all covered up, just like I did for my other 2 cars. And then I'm going to just spray the degreaser on there, get the water hose, put it on shower mode, rinse all that stuff off and wipe it down, and it should be good to go. Alright, I got this boy sprayed down. I'm going to let it sit for a couple minutes, rinse it off, wipe it down. I should be good to go. Also, you don't want to start the car right after you do this. It's just, I just have a thing about the engine maybe sucking up some moisture and whatnot, so only do this if you don't plan on driving the car that day. So that's what I did. Like I said, since it's the day before Subiefest, I'm getting everything all primed and ready. The caliper should be dry. So the only thing I would have to do next, oh, and I also, damn, can't even see it right there. Those wiper blades, I got to do something about that. So I'm going to take care of that as well. And I should be good to go. No, I'm gonna hit up here too. Screw it. Just get the whole engine bay cleaned out. But yeah, moving along fast. All that damn dirt and grime. This was just hard to reach stuff. I had to rinse this off because I got some overspray on it. I mean, it's not going to do any harm to the paint. At least I don't think so. But got this boy all rinsed out. So now I'm going to put the windows up. You know, I'm going to just go ahead and start washing the car. I'm not gonna wash the back yet because I have to paint. I have to do some touching up. See all that? So I'm not gonna wash that part. I'm just gonna wash the sides and the front. Get that all squared away. So, while this is doing this thing, I'm gonna turn the key, but I'm not gonna turn the car on. I'm just gonna turn the radio on to see if we still got power, if nothing shorted out. So let's do that right quick. Oh, we still got power. Lights are on, we still got power. Just don't turn on the motor. That's what you don't want to do. So I'm gonna get this boy all cleaned out. Wipe it down. Hard part is done. The only thing I have left is to wash. Fuck me. Things can never, it's always some shit before a show. Car's good, I'm letting it warm up because I have to make a run. I got the engine bay all cleaned out. Looking nice. But let me show you all what happened. I was touching up the paint on the trunk of the car, and the paint that I used, I think I sprayed too heavy because it started eating through the paint that I had. And look at this. This shit started bubbling up. So I'm about to go over here to AutoZone and grab a can of paint and get back and just wipe all this off. I might have to end up respraying the whole trunk, but fuck, that was not the plan. I mean, at least I got all the calipers and stuff painted, but so when I get back, I gotta re-clean the car again. Fuck. God damn it, man. And you can see that shit, it sticks out like a sore thumb. A small part of me said I should have just left it the way it was. All right, well, let me go get this paint and see if I can save this shit. All right, guys, I'm back. And thank God I was able to save it. I was able to save it. So I just shot up there, grabbed some of the same black paint that I used. And it's not perfect, but I did manage to save it. You see how it's all bubbled up? It was way worse than that. So I was able to save that. And I also had to come to the realization, I got to keep reminding myself that this is a daily driver. This car is not meant to be a show car. It wasn't meant for that. It was meant to be like a weekend warrior, daily driver type of thing where I could take it to a car meet. But I guess that's the show car guy in me, you know, working on that Lancer. I wanted to make sure everything was perfect. I did the windshield wiper blades, cleaned out the engine bay, got every part that I could by hand. I got these big manly hands, so I can't fit in them small little crevices. So I just did what I could in there. But then again, it ain't nothing special. I'm going there to have the hood down anyway so people can see the anime stuff. But yep, the only thing I'm doing now is wiping off the interior. I did the driver's side. I just got to do the passenger side. Clean that boy out minus the water bottle down there. I got to get rid of that. So everything is all clean. Yep, vacuum these boys out. Interior is spotless damn near. Minus the dust that's on the dash I got to get off. And yeah, I just got to do the windows. And I'm going to let this dry. And I'm going to come back out later and check in and see if everything's all good to go. So, with that being said, let's get these windows cleaned off and let's get this interior wiped down, and then we're all good. Man, what was only supposed to be a 2-hour job turned into a 9-hour job. I started at 9 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock. I want to have this video edited and uploaded by 8, because by the time you see this, well, Subiefest is tomorrow. So, dude, look at my shirt. My shirt was white. This Marvel shirt I got on, it was white. This bitch is like grayish black. But yeah, man, I just want to, right now I'm finna hop in the shower. That paint is drying. I'm gonna go back out and check it in a couple hours and see if I gotta put another coat on it or not. Hopefully I don't. It looked like I don't have to, but you never know. Shit goes smooth, then bam, some random shit pop up. If I would have just left this shit alone, I would have been done a long time ago. But me trying to be a fucking perfectionist. Oh well. Guys, I'm happy. The trunk has been saved. completely saved. I just put another coat of a clear coat on it. It's been completely saved. So thank God. Thank God for that. And what I did was I tried to make it look like I did the front by putting that clear coat on it, because it got like this, it's not gloss, but it's not matte. It's like kind of in between. And I did that to the trunk. So it has been saved. Thank you, God. I mean, it's still a little bubbled up in there, but it's not that bad. So yeah, man, the car is completely done. And I'm about to go in here and eat because your boy is hungry. I've been doing this and I haven't eaten anything. So with that being said, I'm going to upload this video at 8 o'clock. I've already edited the first part. I just got to add this last part to it. And then upload, and I'm done. So I will see y'all at Subiefest. Deuces.